ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, likers, dislikers, commenters, new subscribers, old subscribers, and just generally anybody who watches these videos. Welcome back. And you might be thinking, Donkey, you seem like you're in a hurry. And yeah, I would be, because I have just worked 5 consecutive 12-hour days for the last 4 weeks. And boy, I'm tired. I want to kind of acknowledge something. I've had this thing that I've talked about for a couple of weeks now, or a couple of months even, and I've had it running on the side alongside XT Donkey and the XT Donkey Facebook page and Instagram and Twitter and all that there, and that is my road racing page. Now, it's a road racing page for community, it's for riders, it's for family, friends, you know. It's for people who enjoy the sport. And you probably already know where I'm going with this. Recently, in the last two weeks, at the Scaries 100, we had the tragic loss of William Dunlop. And I mention this because it is relevant to what I'm saying. Is just before the accident, I was due to talk about the road racing page. I'm so hyped and I was so ready to tell people about it, because I'm actually proud of it, and I've got the YouTube name sorted, I've got the Instagram, I've got the Twitter, I've got the Facebook, I've everything sorted for it. And the death happened, William's death happened. Now, I'm not going to pretend that me and William were friends and, you know, he was a great guy. I personally didn't know William, I just knew of William, and I can't say shocked, because I knew how that feels. I was stunned by his accident and the passing. I never like watching, or I watched the live speed timings through Speed Hive, and I also watch Twitter to make sure, you know, just catching up on who's coming where and having a bit of banter with the riders. And I just so happened to be scrolling through Twitter, and there it was. There was a red flag incident, and this was there for a couple of hours. A few people who I have aligned myself with within the road racing community were then PMing me and telling me, dude, there's something major has happened, something's up, have you heard anything? So we're all trying to find out a wee bit of information, and of course you don't want to speculate with that sort of stuff, because the worst thing is you know before the family, and then you're the one that looks like a D-bag. So we all waited for the official statement, and there was the news. William Dunlop succumbed to his injuries. I was horrified, mainly because as a road racing page, I want to be the positive, you know. Hey, fundraiser for this rider, fundraiser for this team, you know. Let's all help you, you know. Let's all show our support. And at the Isle of Man, you had Dan Neem that passed. So I did that. I let that news out, not before everybody else, but I let it out just to inform everybody. And I felt bad doing it. And with the William Dunlop, I was actually just ahead of some of the main pages. It was getting a lot of traction and a lot of people were talking about it. That's a V-twin, there's no chance of catching him. And this time I was ahead of the curve just after the statement was released, and to be honest, I felt dirty. I didn't want to report this sort of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that road racing is all bubble wrap and fun. I know the aspect where everybody's coming from, so it wasn't as if I was trying to believe it didn't happen. I understand that that's part and parcel of the sport, but I felt bad. And then on the date this is recorded, this is the day after an incident at the Southern 100 on the Isle of Man, where James Cowton was killed in a race that involved it didn't involve 4 riders, but an incident that involved 4 riders. So again, I'm having to report that. I don't want to be that guy. But what really grinds my gear is the spectator who was at the William Dunlop incident recorded it and obviously put it on Facebook. Posted it on Facebook or shared it to a friend who did it. I don't know the story there, but he actively showed the crash of William Dunlop. Now at this point in time when this video goes out, this video is probably not common or not as rare as what it was at the point when I came across it. It's heart-wrenching. It's to tell your, not even tell the family, for your family maybe to be sharing something on Facebook about the funeral arrangements. And boom, there's your son, your brother, your husband's crash. It's not nice. It's just disrespectful, and that angered me. So I did what I like to do and mobilised the people who follow me on XT Donkey and on Road Racing Live. And we tried our hardest to suppress the video. And you know how easy it is to suppress a video on bloody Facebook. You've more hope pissing into the wind, or more use pissing into the wind. So what this was really going to be was me advertising the fact that I run the road racing thing, and the last couple of weeks is just horrifying. And what I would like to state is, on the road racing page, I should have set up by now, by the time this video has gone up, a donation button. The donation is not for me. It is not, and I repeat it again and again, it is not for me. It goes, hopefully if I can get it set up, to the Injured Riders Foundation. The road racing page is not me trying to make a profit. It is what it is. It's a road racing page. It will go back into the road racing. If that's sponsoring a guy, a bike, a sticker on a bike, whatever, it goes back into the sport. So yeah, if you made it this far, if you're into that sort of sport, give me a look. Go and have a look at it, and if you like it, you know, like, and if you don't like it, that's fair enough. I don't ask you to go that way. But at the end of this video, I'm going to put a minute's silence where I would normally put my intro. I'm going to put a black screen with William and James's picture on it. What I would like to say is also, I hope that the other 3 riders that were involved in the four bike incident pull through, and I hope there's nothing major happens. It is a sad time in the sport, but as a fan, what I would tell you is this is the time where your sport needs you. Stand by the sport, stand by the riders, and remember the fallen.